Welcome back, everybody. Today we're here to talk about The Walking Dead and some news we got about the Rick Grimes movies. We got some more news about these movies, and today's is actually really interesting. And it's about John Bernthal, who obviously plays Shane, and reports are coming out that he could be returning for the Walking Dead movies. Now, this is I saw one article yesterday, which I only saw one article, so I didn't really think of it too much. I was like, okay, it's just like one person is talking about this, but then today, a couple of other articles came out talking about it, so I wanted to discuss it. Now, by no means is this confirmed; these are just reports. The same thing sort of happened for Rick's final episode. Like reports were coming out that John Bernthal was returning, and then a couple of days later, it was officially announced. So we'll see if this gets officially announced, in the next couple of days or weeks or whatever. Right now, things are sort of uncertain, so we don't know like whenever any information is gonna come out at all. Um, but yeah, we will see. But I still want to discuss it in this video because I think it's possible. And I mean, we saw him return in the finale, so it's not like he's dead. He can't return. Like people can return in different, ways. So we're gonna discuss it. I'm gonna obviously read some stuff from the article, and then we're gonna discuss it. And then you guys in the comments down below can let me know what you guys think about it. Would you like it? Do you think it will be too much because he returned in the final episode? What do you think? But yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, a general spoiler warning. We're not gonna be talking too much about the show itself, like season 10, but I always give like a little spoiler warning in case. And then if you are a fan of the show, be sure to subscribe because we're still gonna be talking a lot about The Walking Dead. So be sure to subscribe for more Walking Dead content. But with all that being said, let's get into it. So the report comes from NME, and they said that John Bernthal is reportedly set to return for the Walking Dead franchise for one of the upcoming movies. And then they also said, now again, these sources are not confirmed. I just want everyone to know this. Like, it's not 100% confirmed. These are just like, just like whispers, I guess, in the industry. People heard one thing from someone else and they told someone else. Maybe it was a discussion, maybe it was what. But they said the two movies are set to be focused on Grimes, and there are plans for Shane to appear on one of them. That's interesting for a number of reasons. Not only the Shane thing, but the two movies are set to be focused on Grimes. I've never heard that from anyone else. The two movies are set to be focused on Grimes. I know they said a trilogy, so but that's why I'm a little bit like, why are two movies set to be focused on Grimes? What's the third movie? Which I also want to talk about a little bit later because I've had a theory, and if you watch my videos, like I tell you, I haven't talked about this in a while, but I used to talk about this a lot and how my ideal ending for The Walking Dead is like the three Rick Grimes movies. Like make the final one not just like a Rick Grimes movie, but like a Walking Dead movie in general, and have everyone reunite in that movie, and that would be like the send off for the main show. Yeah, you can go on and continue the franchise as much as you want, AMC, because we know they're gonna do that. They're not gonna stop making The Walking Dead for a very long time, like spin-offs and stuff. But that main show that started in 2010, as a fan, as a big fan of the show, I think it deserves a good ending. Like I don't want to see that milked out to season 30. As much as I love Daryl and Carol and all those characters, I don't want to see that happen. So I said that a while ago that I think the final Rick Grimes movie should just be like a Walking Dead movie in general, and have everyone reunite, which I think should happen for the characters. Like imagine the show and the movies ending, or like the series ending, and Judith and Rick don't reunite. Michonne and Judith don't reunite. Michonne and Rick don't reunite. So stuff like that, I just feel would be incomplete. So I really want to see that final moment. And when I read this article that two movies are set to be focused on Grimes, that jumped right at me. I was like, okay, the third movie is gonna be like focused on a lot of people, other people, what? Obviously, that makes sense that the first two movies will be focused on Grimes because they were saying that the first movie is gonna pretty much pick up where episode 5 of season 9 ended at the helicopter. So Jadis would probably be in the first movie. I mean, Jadis would probably be in the whole series unless something happens to her at the CRM base or whatever. But she definitely will be in the first movie if they are gonna be picking it up from where the helicopter, picked up Rick. So that'll be pretty cool. The second movie will most likely be exploring the CRM, running into problems with the CRM, maybe Rick trying to get back. I think the second movie will definitely be focusing more on like Rick trying to get back and stuff like that. The first movie is gonna be more exploration of the CRM. And this is fun to talk about. So let me know what you guys think about it. Like, what do you think the first, second, and third movie will be? Like for me, I think the first movie will be get into the CRM base and learning about the CRM and stuff like that. And the second movie will be Rick trying to get back home. Obviously, there will be conflict in there within the communities and within the people in the community. And in the third movie, I'm still thinking it's gonna be like a final Walking Dead movie, not just like a Rick Grimes movie, but a final Walking Dead movie. Now, where Shane is gonna fit in there, I know these reports aren't confirmed or just whispers, but I think it'll be a pretty good idea. Number one, if they still want to go theatrical with these movies, Jon Bernthal is a pretty big name. Not only is he the Punisher and he's Jon Bernthal, he has a lot of good supporting roles in a lot of movies. Like he's really good. Like he's in a lot of really good movies for a very limited amount of time. That's sort of his thing. I know a lot of people say like Jon Bernthal loves being in movies for like 10 minutes, which is very true because he's in like some really good movies. Like recently, I can think of like Baby Driver. Last year, he was in Ford v Ferrari. He had a pretty big role in that. It wasn't that small. He was in The Wolf of Wall Street. Like he's in a lot of like, Sicario. Like he's in so many good movies, but just for a very limited amount of time. I think he likes working with like good directors. So he's like a pretty popular guy, and then obviously the Punisher was like huge. So I'm sort of seeing them build a cast for The Walking Dead. There hasn't been too much talk about it, but if you look at it, you have Andrew Lincoln, you have Denai Guerrera, you have possibly Jon Bernthal, and then you have we saw Michonne's final episode. We had that the new character Bailey, who's played by King Batch, who's pretty big on the internet. At least I mean he's really big on Netflix movies as well, but he's really big on the internet. So like he probably will be in the Rick Grimes movies. There's no reason why he would be in Michonne's final episode and then not ever come back. He's probably gonna be there, and then possibly Morgan, like Lenny James. That's a pretty big name too. And with movies, theatrical movies, sometimes you need big names to get people to get in there. And I know for The Walking Dead, it's going to be very difficult to get people to go watch it who don't watch The Walking Dead. I think it's going to be extremely difficult. But at least they're trying. And I think that's what they're trying to do here. And some people watch movies because of one specific person. Like sometimes, a specific actor, like some people are like fans of an actor and they will watch the movie because of them. Is it gonna make like that big of a difference? Like, is it gonna make the movie like hundreds of millions of dollars more? No, but it won't hurt to try. And this is a Universal movie. I made a video yesterday talking about the whole Rick Grimes and Universal thing, and people were commenting saying that Universal and the movies might not be in theaters because Universal is having a problem. I talked about this in a different video a couple days ago. I'm aware of that situation, but hopefully it gets resolved. I think it will because let's be honest, like Universal is like one of the biggest distributors, and AMC and some of the other movie chains would sort of be like why would they not want Universal movies in their theaters? Like they're still gonna be making money from people coming to go watch Universal movies. Like some of the biggest franchises like James Bond and Fast and Furious are Universal movies, and I'm sure AMC and other movie theaters want people to come to their theaters to watch James Bond, and they want to sell popcorn and stuff like that. So I think it'll get resolved. I think it will. I would be really shocked if it doesn't get resolved. But again, who knows? Maybe it doesn't get resolved. Maybe AMC and Regal and the other chains want to say like, no, we're not doing it. They want to stand their ground, but we will see. That's why I didn't talk about it that much in that last video. It's because I mentioned it before. But hopefully they do fix it. Let me know what you guys think about that. Because if they don't fix it, then yeah, the movies will probably be on Netflix or very limited theatrical release. Or maybe they were going to try to sell it to a different distributor instead of Universal. But Universal does have like a deal with Skybound, so that's kind of tricky. But I think it could work out. Again, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. But I think Jon Bernthal returning will be a great idea. Obviously, it's going to be a flashback. That's what the reports are saying, because obviously Shane is not alive anymore. But it could work. Again, these are movies. It's going to be a big thing. and I'm sure, and then I think that's why it's taken a while because they want to go all out with it. So having John Bernthal there, and having a reappearance of Shane, and probably like a dream or a hallucination. I could see like a dream sequence because of. I think they're gonna do something similar to the first episode of The Walking Dead when Rick wakes up in a hospital. I think they're gonna do something like that. That'll be pretty cool. It was even hinted at in in Rick's final episode, but he would probably having dreams of Shane and waking up in a hospital, stuff like that. And again, this is gonna be a big movie. They're gonna have to do a lot of promotion and marketing, and I'm sure they're gonna have like a promotion team. Andrew Lincoln will be there. It wouldn't hurt to throw in John Bernthal. Like imagine that. Like I think it'll be pretty cool. So even if it's a little bit, he came back for the final Rick Grimes episode. Why not come back for a movie? I think it's possible, but time will tell. Again, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. This isn't confirmed by any means. I just want to clarify that these are just whispers going around, and that's why there are articles coming out about it. But I'm interested and curious to see what you guys think about that. Like, let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is going to be happening in these movies, the first, second, and third? And in what way do you think Shane will be there? Like, is it a flashback, a hallucination, and under like what circumstance do you think it's going to happen? I'm interested to see what other people think about it. Or do you think it's not going to happen at all? Let me know. But I am going to wrap it up there for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. Again, let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. If you want more Walking Dead videos, be sure to subscribe. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Please stay safe, stay indoors, and I'll see you guys soon.